Hello everyone, this is Sheldon Frith, back for episode 2 of my podcast. I'm not totally feeling in the groove of podcasting like I was for the first one, so this will be a great test to see if podcasting is something that I can do. Today's topic is what I call Paleo Hygiene, and I'm not sure if that term has been coined before. Probably has. Probably someone has a website devoted totally to it, but this is my personal view on it. Before I start, I've got a quick question for you audience members. Do you think that I should leave in everything, all of my mistakes that I make, so it's so you know it's real, or should I edit stuff out just for the sake of easy listening and shortness of episodes? Let me know, please. Email me or comment on this post. Thanks. So Paleo Hygiene is something I've been interested in for probably 2 years now. I'm not exactly sure how it started, but I've been practicing it, my own version of it for 2 years. So I have a lot of experience, and most of what I'm saying will be talking from my own experience, not research I've done or articles I read or anything like that. So humans have lived a certain way for almost our entire history, our entire evolutionary history, that is. And modern hygiene, things like showers, soap, I guess soap has been around for a while, but beauty products, shampoo, conditioner, all of the huge amount of products, it's only been around for, I don't know, 100 years or a bit more than that, which is just a tiny blip in the whole era of human history. So we are designed not to use all of these products and to engage in the hygiene practices that we do today. Honestly, I don't think I'm going to talk about this part much because I'm not an expert in human evolution. I don't know whether Paleolithic peoples used soap, or because you can make soap with just ash and I think vinegar, or ash and oil, something like that. So they could have had access to soap. I'm not sure to what extent ancient humans would have bathed in the ocean or in rivers, and they might have used other natural beauty products as well. Actually, I'm sure they did to some extent. I just don't know how much. But the way I approach paleo fitness is I don't shower. I don't use beauty products. I use soap only when there would be social repercussions for me not using it. And obviously being out in the rain and getting washed off that way is completely natural, so I'm not totally opposed to having just a water shower every now and then. I do that about every 2 months or so. And so how does this work for me? Well, actually it works remarkably well. Obviously I don't smell like flowers and perfume all the time, but I actually don't like those smells anyway, so that's fine with me. So the key to all of this is the bacterial ecosystem on your skin and in your hair. Modern hygiene, the whole method is get rid of all that bacteria, kill it every day, because it'll just grow back the next day, and you're clean when you have no bacteria on you. Well, that's totally wrong. There's lots of different types of bacteria, and lots of them are really good for us and totally necessary for us to live even. Bacteria on your skin keep you smelling good, actually, and fight off disease, fight off bad bacteria. So if you're showering every day, if you're using lots of soaps and chemicals that kill bacteria all the time, your skin is always completely vulnerable to bad bacteria. And an interesting thing is good bacteria as byproducts, their byproducts produce good smells or no smell at all, and bad bacteria produce bad smells. I mean, our noses were built like this for a reason. We can detect good and bad bacteria pretty well, actually. So if you stop showering and stop constantly killing your skin's and your hair's bacterial ecosystem, you'll give the good bacteria a chance to grow and flourish on your skin, which is totally normal. And so then they will eat up any dirt or sweat or anything like that so that it doesn't smell. Now, all of that is very unscientific. I have done research a lot into good and bad bacteria and probiotic stuff like that, but I don't have scientific backing for that. But in experience, I've found it to be totally true. And try it for yourself and judge for yourself. Don't take my word for it. So how can you try this for yourself? Well, it's actually very important that you don't just stop right away showering and doing anything, and because you'll be smelly, you'll be greasy, and you won't want to go out at all, and you'll probably give up really soon. You've got to transition really slowly. That's how I did it. So start by just using less beauty products. Actually, if you're using any products for acne, stop using them right now. I learned that the hard way. Start by stop using conditioner for sure, and then shampoo. Switch to using baking soda, and then stop using baking soda and just use water. This works better if you have short hair. I don't have experience with doing this with long hair, so I'm not sure how it works. But the longer you go without removing your hair's natural oils, the less oil your scalp will produce, so your hair will get less oily. Typically, the first few days after, even after I just take a water shower, my hair will get oily for maybe 3 or 4 days, and then it'll go back to normal after that. You can stop using soap at any time. That's pretty easy, and totally safe, and in my opinion, much safer than, it's much safer to have a healthy army of bacteria on your hands than to constantly be killing them and allowing pathogens to get in. And as far as deodorant goes, well, I don't have a girlfriend or anything, so I'm not, I guess probably a lot of people, you're going to need to cover up that natural smell, even though I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I have a deodorant. I'll just see if I can find it here. Yes, here it is. It's called Dr. Mist Body Hygiene Deodorant Spray, and it's awesome. It only has a few ingredients: water, salt, calcium, and magnesium. So pretty natural. Way better ingredient-wise than any other deodorant I've found, and it works. You spray it on, rub it around a bit. Otherwise, it doesn't really. It's not as effective. But the thing is, it doesn't have a smell of its own. So you might not think it works, but for other people, they can't smell anything. You could put your nose right up to your armpit, and yeah, you'll smell a tiny bit of I hate that word, natural odor, natural, what's a more accurate term? I don't know. Anyways, now this will work. A Paleolithic hygiene obviously works better if you're actually living a Paleolithic lifestyle, eating a paleo diet. That actually does make a difference, believe it or not, in how you smell and your skin's look and feel. So yeah, go outside, get lots of sun on your skin. Don't use sunscreen. I'll do that, save that for another podcast, but yeah. The more you can roll around in the dirt, actually, the better. Because dirt is like the world's bank of good bacteria. Now, as far as teeth brushing goes, I'm going to be careful here because I don't know so much about it. I'll just say that I haven't really been brushing my teeth at all for the past 2 years. And yeah, I'm still here. I'm still fine. I haven't lost any teeth or anything. And yeah, actually, I think my teeth are doing fine. But I'm going to be cautious about this. I'll say the only time I would recommend not brushing your teeth as being a good thing is if you're eating a perfect paleo diet, which means almost no carbs, so like no sugar. That causes teeth rot and stuff like that. And if you have a daily routine of cleaning out your teeth with something like a branch or a twig or something like that, because that is totally paleo. I think I've about run out of things to say. This one was a bit longer than the first one, though. I'd love to hear your comments, and I'm sure this will be a controversial topic, so yeah, please comment, and let's have a discussion about this, and try the experiment, too. Really, you can't know until you've tried. Thank you for listening. Tell your friends.